In the 16th century, one of the famous English historians has said that you will never know the worth of water until the well runs dry. And understanding the critical importance of water, the Government of India has also come up with a very interesting initiative, that is the National Water Awards. So hello everyone, a warm welcome to all of you in the today's daily current affairs session on EduTap. And in the today's session, we are going to discuss the top PIB news from the month of January 2022. So before beginning the session, if you are new to your YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the sessions. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. So let's move on to the session. Let's get started. And here you can see the headline from the PIB itself, that the Union Jal Shakti Minister has recently announced the 3rd National Water Awards. Okay, so before directly jumping to the 3rd National Water Awards, let us understand that what exactly was the need in order to come up with such kind of an initiative. And here you can see that as per the recent data, India's current water requirement is 1100 billion cubic meters per year, and this figure is forecasted to increase to this particular figure by year 2050. Okay, and I want to add one more point here, that India accounts for 18% of the total world population, but India accounts for only 4% of the world's water renewable sources. And India is also one of the fastest growing economies, and that shows that India really needs to work on the water conservation areas. And that is the reason that to recognize the efforts and to encourage and to increase the public awareness about the importance of water, the Government of India has instituted the National Water Awards, in which all the organizations, districts and states which have done exemplary work in order to attain the government's vision of a Jal Samriddh Bharat, all these particular organizations are being awarded through the National Water Awards. Okay, and when we talk about this initiative was being launched by the Ministry of Jal Shakti in year 2018. And now let's move on to the important winners and the categories of this particular award. But before starting it, I want to add one more point here, that Ministry of Jal Shakti gives 57 awards to these organizations, districts and states in 11 categories. Okay, this is the point that is also required to be remembered by you from the exam point of view. And now when we come towards the award winners, then here the very first important part is that Uttar Pradesh has won the award in the best state category of these National Water Awards. When we talk about the best district in the north zone, it was being won by Muzaffarnagar, Uttar Pradesh. And when we talk about the best village panchayat in the north zone, then it was being won by Dhaspad in Almora, Uttarakhand. Okay, and when we move on to the further other important categories, here you can see that Vapi Urban Local Body from the Gujarat has won the best urban local body. And when we talk about the best media print and electronic category, then Mission Pani of Network 18 has won this National Water Award. Other such important award winners from the other important categories have been mentioned here. You can go through them and remember them from the exam point of view. And now let's move on to the practice question of our today's session. And here you can see that the question is being based on the National Water Awards. And what exactly is the demand of the question? The demand of the question is you are required to identify the correct statement in relation with the National Water Awards. And for that you are required to first of all read out these particular statements and then tell me in the comment section below that what exactly is the correct answer to this particular question. And when we talk about the statement first, it says that it is an initiative launched by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, which gives awards in the 13 different categories. But as we have already mentioned and discussed, that it gives awards in 11 categories and not the 13 categories. So that shows that the first statement is incorrect. So see, as we have seen that the first statement is incorrect, then here we can eliminate 3 options from this particular part. That is the option A will be eliminated, option B will be eliminated, and option E will be eliminated. Now we have only two options, that is both statement 2 and 3 and only 2. Now when we talk about the second statement, it says that the first national award was being given in year 2018. That is correct statement. And when we talk about the third statement, it says that the Rajasthan has bagged the National Water Awards in the category of Best State in the third edition of NWA. But when we talk about the state which has won the National Water Award in the Best State category, then it was Uttar Pradesh. So that means that this statement is also incorrect, and the right answer to this question becomes option C, that is only 2. Okay, so I hope that this part is very much clear to all of you. And now let's move on to the next question of our today's session. That is, the Department of Promotion and Industry and Internal Trade is organizing the first ever Startup India Innovation Week from 2022. So here just you are required to fill in the blank, and you are just required to tell me the duration of that particular week across which the DPIIT is going to organize the first ever Startup Innovation Week in India. So let's find out the answer from the headline of the PIB itself, which says that Center is going to organize the first ever Startup India Innovation Week from 10th to 16th of January 2022. And why exactly they are going so? See, the key objective behind the organizing of the Startup India Innovation Week is to bring together all the important key startups under the one platform so that they can celebrate the entrepreneurship as well as they can also promote innovation in our country. And my dear learners, one of the other important facts which have been mentioned in the news is that in the startup world, 2021 has been recognized as the year of unicorns, with 40 plus unicorns added in this particular year of 2021. So when we talk about the question, the right answer for this particular question will be option A, that is 10th to 16th of January 2022, across which the first ever Startup India Innovation Week will be celebrated all over India. Now moving towards the third question. Recently, the Department of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare has signed a framework agreement for implementing the 2 versus 2 agri-market. See, this particular point is very important, that is 2 versus 2 agri-market access issues with the Department of Agriculture of which country. That means here you are just required to identify the name of the country with which this particular framework agreement has been signed by the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. And my dear learners, when we talk about the right answer to this question is option A, that is United States. And I want to add one more point here, that when we talk about this 2 versus 2 agri-market access issues, it is going to allow oversight transfer for the Indian mangoes and pomegranate, and apart from that, it is also going to provide market access for the US cherries and US alfalfa hay. So this is one of the important points that you are required to remember from here. And now let's move on to the homework question. And here you are required to tell me that, see, recently the government of India has decided to commemorate which of the following days as the Veer Bal Divas. So government has announced one of the date that they are going to celebrate that particular date as the Veer Bal Divas from this particular year, and you are just required to identify the date, whether it is 26 February, 26 April, 26 May, 26 August or 26 December. But from here, I am also getting one of more news in my mind that recently India has also celebrated the Pravasiya Bharatiya Divas. And when we talk about the Pravasiya Bharatiya Divas, it is being celebrated every year on 9th of January. So this is also one of the important points. And now you are required to tell me in the comment section below that what exactly is the theme of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas for year 2022. Okay, now let's move on to the Googly question. And today's the Googly question is being based on the Bhasha Sangam initiative, one of the very important initiatives taken by the government. And here you are required to identify the correct statement in relation with this Bhasha Sangam initiative and do answer the question in the comment section below. Now when we talk about the star performers of our previous session, the star performers are Hansa Gupta, Mintu Kumar, Dishant Bhushan and Yukti Gupta. And when I talk about the answer to the Googly question from the previous session, then my dear learners, the answer was both statement 1 and 2. So here the only statement 2 is incorrect is the wrong part. The right answer is both statement 1 and 2 were incorrect. So if you also want your name to be mentioned here as a star performer in the upcoming session, do answer the homework question and Googly question in the comment section below, and I will be giving out your name as a star performer in the upcoming session. So that was all from the today's session. I hope that today's session was useful and fruitful to all of you. And if you have liked the session, please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. And if you are having any queries, then you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. So thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.